CGCP 2802 by Chesthetica. White is significantly ahead in material by a queen and a bishop. The knight on f6 is being threatened by the king, and that knight defends the bishop on h5. So what should white do here? What about knight to e8? King captures bishop, queen captures knight with check, king to h6, queen to f6 check, king back to h5, knight to g7 check, king to g4, and queen to f5 mates. How about that? The pawn on h4 blocking the king's flight square, and the pawn on f2 guarding the g3 square. Is that the solution? You think so? What about something else? f4 check. If king captures knight, queen to e5 is mate. If king to h6, queen captures knight, threatening queen to g5 mate, so king to g7, queen to g5 check. If king to h8, queen to h6 mate on the fourth move. And if king to f8, either knight to h7 or knight to d7 in 4 moves. Maybe that's the solution. Believe it or not, it's actually a faster way. I'll show you. Knight to g8, a quiet move. Now if h3, queen to g4 mates. If knight to g3, queen to g4 mates. So why would black play that? How about knight to h6? If king captures bishop, queen captures knight with mate. The pawn on h4 blocking the king's flight square. So maybe knight to h6, and here, f4 check. White wants black to capture the bishop. A clean sacrifice, so that knight to f6 can mate. Notice how the pawn blocks the king's flight square, and the knight also blocks the king's flight square on h6. Let's take a look at that again. Now in this position, if the knight were to move anywhere else, maybe knight to d6, queen to g4 mates. So knight to h6 is necessary to prevent queen to g4. But f4 check works because after the king captures the bishop, which is the only move, knight to f6 mates. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you play chess. Until the next one.
Chesthetica's Book of Chess Constructs, Volumes 1 through 5. Available on Amazon.